I'm Ranga Krishnan with Solidarity Social. So I'm not going to talk too much about the why. I'll leave it to the questions. I'm going to mostly go into what. But if you want to look at some of the why, Solidarity Social is the website. It'll probably answer a lot of questions. So with that, I want to get into what has been built and what it is. Too little time to do a live demo, so I recorded it. I'm going to start it here. And so the cast of characters, this is the Solidarity Social account. This is a user that is on Bluesky Social, the regular network. And the first part is that keep an eye on this list. These are the 6 parts I'm going to go through. The first part is the pre-boarding. How does somebody get an invite code? So I'm going to start with that. No Kings is going to get an invite code here. And the way it works is basically through a request. And what you saw here is that the first message from the Solidarity Social to the No Kings, which goes through the regular Bluesky DMs, there's a little message that is automatically appended asking that user to request an invite code. And so this person requests an invite code, and Solidarity Social then will go to the request code generator section and generates an invite code, which they can then DM over to the other user. And that user is now going to go to the solidar.app and start the process of migrating their account. And so I'll just give a shout out here to Eurosky's tool EU Hall, which we modified and are using over here. And they basically log into their existing Bluesky Social account, start the process of migration. They put in their invite code when it's asked over here. They first select the destination server, Solidar, put in their invite code, and select the new handle. In this case, we kept the handle the same at Solidarity Social. And they're at this step, and they're going to kick off the process. There's a couple of email codes that they will receive that they're going to enter here. And as they go through, you're going to see that. That's the second one for the PLC directory update. And then they are going to, that's success. So they've now moved. And so now the No Kings is going to log in into the Solidar app using these new credentials. Sorry. And so they select the migrating account option. And just over here, let me pause to say that we need to set up a matrix account for them. So they don't know it's a matrix account, except we tell them, do you want to do the default option? So this is a matrix server that is run by the Matrix Foundation based in the EU. Or they can actually bring in their own matrix home server if they prefer. We expect most people will just use the default option. And so there's some stuff called recovery keys and so on for Matrix, which they don't need to worry about. We manage all of that. They select, this is just the onboarding process, and they are going to have their account. And so what I want to show you here is that, just going back here, that what they saw in their chat, I think it's not showing it clearly here, but there's 2 sections in their chat, the secure and the insecure. And so now they are actually going to send a message using the secure chat to the user that sent them the invite code. So that's what you're seeing. So these messages are the secure chat going to the other user. And one of the things they can do is actually access this secure chat through other Matrix clients. So that's what I'm going to show. They can bring up a QR code, log in, through their phone. You don't see that part here, but that's what's going on. And not moving. I'm sorry, yeah. And see, that's the phone that's logging in over there. So they're logging in into the Element client on the phone. And so this is one of the advantages of doing this. They can access their DMs through other tools, which actually can be quite useful. I can answer some questions about that. And the second part is they can actually log in on the desktop Element client as well. They verify again with their phone, which is now verified. And now you'll see that there's a message sent from that other client, and it's now visible. That last message I can reply from there is from the Element clients. So now the last part is just I want to show you that it's as easy for the user to actually move back to Bluesky Social. We want to make that easy so that people are confident in experimenting with this, coming to our server, and then going back. So that's what this is showing. It's actually going to take their account back to Bluesky Social. So that's the what, and I'm happy to take some questions. But overall, our goal is that there are people specifically, for example, the people organizing the No Kings protests, etc. Today, a lot of them are on Bluesky. They don't have private DMs that they might be interested in that because they want to secure their communications. But in addition, because they need to actually migrate the account and we host it for them, it means that we can also offer them more censorship resilience. One of the ways we do that is to make it very easy for them to migrate their account to another hoster, perhaps in a different jurisdiction, that can help them have better protection. So happy to take a few questions. No, it's the same. Yeah, I mean, later you can change it if you want, but when it goes initially, you go back to your old handle. Because bsky.social reserves it. We do the same for them. They can actually do another trip back to us, and we'll keep their handle for them. Yeah. Yes?
How have you found the experience developing Matrix? Using Matrix in your application?
Okay, so we have some experience with Matrix because I have a software company where we're building real estate-related apps using the Matrix SDK, etc. So we had many years of experience with that. So that's kind of the Bluesky part was the new part for us. But even there, I think we pretty much we have React developers, and that's all we really needed to know. We don't know. We didn't have to get too deep into ATproto. Yes. There's no connection between the Bluesky server and the Matrix server. They're just two different servers. They're coming together in this React social app. So what you see is they don't know about each other. Yeah. So that really helps with being able to use all the other Matrix stuff because there's no change. They can log in with other clients. Yes, go ahead. Yeah. So, but they have only one credential. We generate the Matrix account for them in the background. What is the name, managing the credentials. Even in Matrix, there's a second, more than a password. There's even a recovery key. We do all of that in the background, so they don't know anything about it. They just remember username, password. That's it, as they do with Bluesky. So the way we do the secure way to do it is what I showed over there. Show the QR code, and that logs you into your mobile app. And then after that, if you want to go into the desktop app, you actually, again, you're already logged in. So if you open another browser tab, you will actually go directly into the app, but you still need to verify, and you do the verification against the phone. So yeah, the idea is we don't show them the key, but we allow them to basically do what's needed. Yeah. Okay, thank you.